Hi folks, it's Steve from Emporium Customs. So I'm going to do a quick video to show you how you install these Carbon Culture res mode matte black centre sections here. They look absolutely fantastic. They are available on our website, and I'll put the link in the description below so you can get hold of these. So I've already done one to show kind of what they look like comparatively speaking. I also do other videos to show you how to get to this stage, i.e. get the buttons off the car, so I'm not going to go over that again. I'm just going to concentrate on how we take the silver one off and put the black one on. So the first thing we're going to look at is the tools that we need. You're going to need a small Phillips head for these screws, a couple of small flat blades, and I use this pick as well for the pivot part, which you'll see in a minute, because it's a little bit fiddly. And also this is quite essential, a little pot to put your screws and bits and bobs in, because if they fall out and you lose them, you're going to be cooked. So the first thing that we need to do is take these little Phillips heads off the back here that holds the circuit board on. Pop them in your pot there. So there's 3 in total, which is going to leave this separated now. So what you want to do is just lift this black plastic bit up initially to give yourself a little bit of room to see the circuit board underneath, and then you can just let that go down the wire a little bit, and then it exposes the circuit board and the touchpad here. Now on the other one, this side, this will come off in 2 separate bits, but because we've got the main circuit board entry there, it all comes off as a oneer. Sometimes these centre bits will come off, sometimes they won't. They don't really need to, but this is kind of quite closely attached there. So that leaves us with this bit here. And if you can just come in here, I'm going to show you the bits that we need to start removing. So on the other one, this doesn't really come off, but behind it, there are more of these white inserts here. Now you don't really have to take those out, but I do, because sometimes when you detach the silver trim, these ping out, and it's best to have them out so you've got somewhere where you know where they are, other than sort of pinging out and disappearing off the floor to get sucked up the hoover. So what we're going to be doing is squeezing these tabs together there and squeezing those tabs together there, using the small flat heads. So what I'll do is pause it for a second and I'll do the first bit, and I could show you what you're looking at. So not sure if you can see there, but we're using 2 small flat heads to pinch these 2 tabs together. Kind of pivot them like chopsticks, and once they're pinched together you can push that through, and I'll show you once it's removed on the other side. So you'll kind of pinch them past the point of the clips there, and it'll be kind of sticking out here. All this white creamy stuff in there needs to stay in. Don't go wiping that up, because that's the lubrication for all the buttons and the control wheels and stuff. So once you've got to the stage where that's popped out there, you then need to release. It's got like a pivot ring there and there. I'll show you on the old one from the other side. You can just see that where my finger is there. Those rings clip into little tabs that stick out from the inside here. So you can use a small flathead. I find the pick's quite good for getting in there. So there's one there, and then there's one there. So I'll get those out and I'll show you where they clip in. Okay, so I don't know if you can see because of the lighting and stuff, but I've got the one side out and there's like a little pin there where it clips onto. I'll try and bring it forward without the focus going. Let me just get the pick. So it's just there. Now I find once that one side's off, this other side's a bit harder to do with a flat blade, because it's not much room. So this is why I use the pick. So you can see that it's on this side. So we're going to be pushing it away from that side there. To try and see past the camera. It's really, really tight in there. You can see it trying to come off, and then that's it, it's released. So this is what I was talking about there. These are all rings, and those are the tabs. So squeeze the tabs in and then push the rings out. So tabs in, rings out. And let's see if we can see. Yeah, so you can sort of see as the light's coming through, that's the securing tabs. that those rings go through there. So now it's just a case of reversing that process. We'll put the new one on and pop everything back together. So once it's clicked in, just make sure it's all secure and it still pivots. And then we'll put the circuit board and everything back on, and then again we need to make sure that everything's in the right place and pivots and gives a resistance. So don't forget to put these white tabs back in, particularly on the other side, because you'll have two here before you seal everything back up again. So it's super important that the pressure pads put back on correctly. Like I said, on the other side it looks slightly different to this, but everything's got locator tabs. So you can see here got locator tabs that go into these slots there so that everything goes back on. So make sure you're lining everything up correctly. The slack and everything's back out of that, particularly on the other side, because you do have to run it up this wire a little bit. And you can see here you've got locator tabs, so just make sure you've got them in the right place all the way around, that the rubber membrane isn't sticking out and that's located properly. Put your thumbs on the back just to give a bit of resistance, and press your buttons, make sure that they're clicking back and forth properly. You're getting the right resistance and the right noises. Probably the grease is going to come off your fingers a little bit and onto there, so just make sure you get that off as quick as you can, so it doesn't affect the finish on here, and then get your screws back in the back. Alright, so that's it. Really awesome OEM Plus looking professional finish there. I think they look absolutely fantastic. The same matte texture as these buttons. A lot of work's gone into engineering this over at Carbon Culture, so they are the best of the best, and it looks absolutely fantastic. So the process as well for changing the buttons and these rollers, you can get replacement rollers and stuff, is pretty similar, and you'll be able to see how they attach in there, but I do separate videos on those. So these are ready to go into the customer's car tomorrow.